Hello, I'm Diana Bailey, and this video will highlight my personal and professional goals going forward. Pura vida. I learned this phrase in Costa Rica many years ago, and it just means living life to its fullest. And I love everything about that phrase. Um, my philosophy of education is really centered on personalized learning. And what I want to do is incorporate social emotional learning, cultural responsive teaching techniques, while really emphasizing students' problem solving and technology skills, and kind of meld all of that together in this beautiful, beautiful package that then creates lifelong learning for students through that engagement, right? If we personalize learning for the students, meeting their individual needs, they will want to learn more and have more success going forward. Excuse me real quick. I've had quite the educational journey, as you can kind of see here. I started off at the University of Kansas, gaining a degree in history first, and traveling a lot, playing rugby, and kind of taking my time, if you will. My mom called me a Rhodes Scholar, ROAD scholar, as I ventured through my first time through the university. As I gained more desire and skills and really wanting to hone in on my teaching techniques, I attended the Washburn University and gained my degree in K-12. Actually, it was the last year I think they offered that K-12 degree in education. I then began working in the private sector at the Lawrence Catholic School Corpus Christi campus and was there for about 3 years, really honing my craft of differentiation and having a smaller class size, learning classroom management, having wonderful mentor teachers was fantastic. I then went on to Unified School District 497 in Lawrence, Kansas, and started teaching at Deerfield Elementary School in 2007, where I've continued to teach in the fifth grade classroom for many, many years. Additionally, I've created a global classroom exchange with a few other individuals throughout the learning community and connecting students with classrooms globally to create sustainable solutions to real world problems. And that's something I'm pretty passionate about. And you'll kind of see that through some of my personal goals going forward. I would like to go ahead and develop an educational LLC once I have my master's and kind of use some of my leadership qualities to also take that global connection and classroom exchanges to other buildings, other districts potentially. That would help me in making those meaningful global educational connections while my passion of traveling is also enhanced. I, of course, want to continue to support and model for my daughters and other females what successful, independent, healthy women can do. I'd also really like to see some systemic change in the educational system, and I hope I can be that change through my leadership roles going forward. And of course, I love to travel and do very adventurous things, so I hope to continue to do that throughout my life. So one of the ways that or several of the ways I see myself changing, inspiring, and growing over the next several years will be continuing to grow and inspire others as they understand the world around them. I'd like to continue to work on my bucket list, traveling to other countries, continuing to promote education globally and nationally, and seeing the change in how different teaching strategies can work with this next generation and future forward. I'd like to see myself volunteering in education throughout my life, even after retirement. Like I said, I always would like to see change in the education system in any way that I can help facilitate that. Professionally, I would really like to see some sustainable solutions going forward. I'd like to work with district administrators to reimagine what education looks like within our community. We are so stuck in this factory model and this idea of what we did yesterday is still going to work, and we really have to get out of that. And that's going to cause some uncomfortable feelings for everyone involved. But that's when the change happens. That's when the magic happens. And so we need to take those next steps. And I hope to be the instigator, the inspiration for that. And I hope as I do that, others will follow. And I don't know if that will be through an administrative position. My hope would be through Deerfield. My principal is retiring in the next year. And so I see myself stepping into her shoes very easily and readily. But also I could see myself teaching educators through a university how to best reach students with social emotional learning and cultural responsive teaching, and my strategies and collaborating globally. So I hope to work towards those initiatives. I think of that as leading forward. That phrase was something from several years ago, but I still really like it. I, of course, want to create sustainable change and with focus on equity, technology, and personalized learning. This picture of my classroom here where everyone's so engaged, like there's not a front of the classroom. You really can't see where I am in this picture because I'm able to move around and everyone's learning and working collaboratively. I'd like to see a new vision for college and career ready students. I'd like to kind of use this model here where this classroom problem project-based learning is more of the norm in the classroom. And maybe we reimagine what standards and grading and assessments kind of look like. Beyond 10 years, I just would like to see those first 1 to 10 combined together and have more accessibility for all students, inclusivity and personalizing learning for each individual, and finding value for educators. There's so many of us fleeing because there's not value really in our profession, it feels like. And so I want to make sure that that accessibility includes teachers as well, and putting students first. Lastly, I was started in Fort Hays State because of these 3 kind of major points. Adam Holden was the assistant superintendent at the Lawrence School District, and he worked at Fort Hays State, and he was such a strong mentor. I was like, this has got to be the place to be. I had peers at the time also enrolled at Fort Hays, and they were very successful and talked very highly of the educators, administrators, advisors there. And of course, once I enrolled, I discovered the same support and passion in the education field. And so I'm very glad I got into Fort Hays State, and that is where I am excited to graduate in July of 2023 and hopefully attain all the goals mentioned previously.